This morning my neighbor, they caught a boar.
Where are you going?
Oh,
But you can
so much
take 20
fun.
minutes if you want.
Bye, Piggy.
He's angry.
Bye.
Yeah. He didn't seem...
So we are in the beautiful Yale Valley Park, and I feel like this is very heart healing. I needed this today because I got some sad news from a friend, and it just, a lot of these things weigh heavy, but then it's like we go here, clear it out. So that's what we're doing. That felt like a nice duet. Okay, we're gonna get a little makeup look. Yesterday I saw someone wearing a bindi and I was like, I feel that's so hard to do. I was like, where's my bindi? A little lip stain. So my in-laws had just arrived from Russia, and I felt like this resurgence of like, okay, this is what a family holiday is like. With my own upbringing, we were constantly pulled out of the house for family get-togethers, and it just feels really good to be like, our house is the house where things are happening. And we listen to lots of Russian music, and also I just feel that getting time and having support to know that I can do things for myself came in pretty hard, and it was really awesome to like get that momentum to just be like, yeah, go upstairs, hang out. Some of these go, like I've been listening to them with girls in the car, and while I'm no closer to learning like the actual words, I get the intonation and stuff. That's some pop. Okay, I gotta take this off. It's cool, but does it work? Can I wear this? Let's do it. These are like the most gorgeous flowers. I definitely was helped. I was guided to just reach out to my friend who I made a painting of, and I was like, I don't think this is done, it's not perfect, and she just, couldn't have said it more gracefully. This is the artist's way. It's just like stepping back, allowing, and actually just honoring like the work as it is. So as it wants to come through and not being so fixed, which I can get into that, which I don't know if any of you guys have ever read or heard of The Secret Language of Birthdays, but I am like the week of the perfectionist. And my sensei was speaking to how Libra's like, we're very relatable, but we're just relating to you. It's not like that's who we are. And truer words could not have been spoken, and I absolutely needed to hear that today. Because it's like, I see how there will be times in my life where I like be ready to launch something or do something, and then I like can talk myself out of it, or throw my work under the bus. Not literally, but close to. I feel like one of the most clutch things from doing the artist way for as long as I have been at present is just like this unabating willpower to just be like, okay, so I made a painting that looks a lot like this one. And then I was like, I think I want to make it again because I might send the first one to someone as a gift. But I love the painting so much that I'm like, I need to make one for myself. But even as I'm looking at it now, I'm just like, this is so pretty. Just like the blues and the shapes that I'm using. And just seeing this work is retrospective in and of itself. And this is why they say to trust the process, because truly, like, it's not finished at the current moment. And it's a frustrating process to recreate something, especially with like really in the moment details. But I can do it, and I know I can.
Da 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 da. Stop eating it.
Happy New Year! The other ones might explode because they catch on fire. So I have a painting outside, kind of like got blown over by the wind, and there's this bee that has been flying around my head. I keep like orbiting, like sending it this orb of energy and just like making it go away. It flew away, but I have my very heavy guitar on my back. It's like very amazing, beautiful, but also very heavy. But I need to go secure the painting because this has happened before, and like with wet oil, my intention is for it to dry out in the sun, and then the wind like comes and blows it over. And now there's a bee because I've kind of blocked this like drain that they fly into. I have my dream studio right now. I can paint out on this deck, and it's just amazing. But this is actually like a real issue for my not having stretched this canvas. And usually if I don't stretch them, or if they're not like somehow secured heavily enough, they could just blow in the wind and sabotage all my energy. So I've been noodling on my guitar, and ultimately I just needed to get my nails trimmed because they were too long. Even though they're so pretty, I can't. Thank you. Happy New Year. I just got a commission, and I'm here by myself, big girl status, to get all the wood cut. And luckily this Home Depot is not like the ones in Brooklyn where you have to kind of like do your own wood. There are kind people here who want to help and cut the wood for me. I'm listening to an astrology podcast for like the third time. It's just like getting all of the pieces that I missed in there, and yeah, it's really great. My in-laws are in town, the girls' grandparents, and we're going to Disney in a few weeks, so I'm really looking forward to getting as much done on this commission as possible before we go, just so that I'll have like my midway point, hopefully, or know like I need more supplies, so one of the two. Blue Ridge is absolute doo-doo paper, so just throw it away. And honestly, I was expecting for my husband to help me with this project, but I kind of got my Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider life moment happening, and I feel very proud. The initial staples are in, but I do need to rotate the frame and then add in the corner magizzards, corner brace. So my husband absolutely did end up helping me, as well as my father-in-law, and the canvas got stretched. Good morning. Hello. This year is starting out so productive. Today I went on a run. It's my third run of the year. And I mean, I have net 9 energy all throughout my chart, so I'm a very like Aries driven individual. I have a lot of energy for a Libra. And I'll show you on my wall. It's got, I think it's called Honeycomb Astrology. Oh, here it is. Honeycomb Collective. We were advised by Robbie Hunt, one of the astrologers who's a part of Serious Joy. Lighting's absolute shit right here. Yeah, so I feel like, you know, I've got a little vision board happening on my wall, replicating a piece of art, which I'm taking my sweet time with. And I started last night on my friend's book that she wrote, Can I Be Honest? And wow, like she's my muse, so we're gonna do a few paintings together. And it feels really good because she's someone who I haven't really gotten to know very well, but I just made her a painting for her baby shower present. And like her life is absolutely like nothing I would have expected. Like I absolutely commend her for writing a memoir. I love memoirs. And yeah, it's amazing so far. So I'm excited to see what comes through as far as painting goes after I finish reading this one, and the ways that it will shape and inform my work, because I work best like based with literature. Is this wrong? It's so right, it can't be wrong. My breakfast of choice this week has been a croissant, vegan cheese, vegan egg, pesto sauce, spicy mayo, maybe not pesto sauce, and avocado. Delicious. And yeah, after doing the open mic, it has felt like a whole like level up with my life, with a sense of purpose, individuality. Hold on, I'm gonna get that. So we are at Haleakala. It is my father-in-law's 70th birthday on Sunday the 7th, and let me just say, this is like so gorgeous and really cold. My husband and I hiked this once with the dry fast. It was nuts. 7 hours walking. I would say now we're about 9,000 feet up. Let me check. Yes, 9,300 feet. And it's just so glorious and beautiful. Amazing. But it's great to get up here and to see it at the start of the year. It feels like the start of the year, right? I love how the clouds are like coming out through the rocks. It was amazing. So we're back at Home Depot, which is a great thing. I've decided to just start making large works because at this point it's like that's what galleries are attracted to, is something that could fill up their wall space. It's like the artist takes that time to make a large work and it just gets, it's like a billboard versus a post-it note, you know? And I've been wanting to do this for so long, but I've never put it all together to where I'm stretching the work. And then my next goal is framing. And I found actually in a magazine, like the process, what it looks like to actually create all the fancy like rivets and flowers in really high esteemed works, oil works usually. For this commission, I decided for the Haumea resting in Ia, I'm going to start with acrylic, build it up, and I might do the same thing for the other, my second porcelain blue work, but I'm starting, like straddling being economical and then also just making things that are like really well considered and well made. So we'll see what happens when I get home. Also, I'm trying out some gel on my hair. And I mean, it's cool. It's not as long as it was this morning, but my hair is growing for sure. Let's just say F it. Just a little bit. That's what I do well. Okay. Hey guys, so I have my first few brush marks on the canvas and it feels amazing to be expanding something that I've created. Today, oh, I see that a little. No, that just hung today, but it looked like I splashed some gesso in there, so I say oops. Today I went for a guitar lesson. I have a bit of a head cold, and we should pass it on to for sure. The teacher no-showed, and then goes to iMessage me because I was like, no, I'm blocking this person's number. I will never pay them. And I had a feeling about it. Like I had a feeling that he has some stuff going on, but I didn't listen to it. So now it's just like, I'm not gonna get further entrenched. That's the lesson of intuition, is if it's like, oh, I slipped up, to not go down that rabbit hole of like, oh, that's so stupid, and then to question that, because people will try you, especially right now with the astrology. Uranus is trining the sun at 20 degrees, 21 degrees, and it just feels, 19 degrees, because right now it's at 20, I'm ahead of people. Yesterday my husband was like, I feel electricity in my hands. I'm watching the Eternals and painting this, but this experience of driving an hour, like the road was literally closed, where I had to drive for an extra 20, 30 minutes. And then I was just like, I can learn it myself. Like I will learn it myself. And then I was listening to Brene Brown's, it's a quote from like Teddy Roosevelt or something. Essentially, she speaks to shame, and like for whatever reason, whatever this guy's going through, it's like none of my business, but I was like, okay, I get it. He has some stuff that he's not proud of with himself, because you could easily, we confirmed the thing 3 times, text, email, and phone. And on the phone, he wasted my time. He was just talking for like a while, and I was like, oh, maybe he's just got a very thorough approach to like interviewing new students. Found him online. His site wasn't that good, and I know better, so I'm gonna do better for myself. And yeah, I'm just excited to get moving on this, so let's see it. See how it flows.
Action and be action. I honor this class with respect, admiration, pride, and hope.